exams ends. The arrival of the summer monsoon is for sure an ideal backdrop for the study of our last type of soil, the laterite soil. In this session of Part 2E, we will learn how the climatic conditions like temperature and rainfall in certain areas and the type of rock lead to the formation of this particular soil. On a hot summer day, the rain is so relieving and soothing. The whole color of the atmosphere changes. In India, the rains are most welcome due to our particular climatic conditions and our agricultural tradition. Moreover, the type of rainfall that we receive is mostly seasonal. I shall explain. You might have learned in the smaller classes that there are 4 main seasons: the summer, the autumn, the winter, and the spring. But in India, due to our peculiar climatic conditions dealt with in the first chapter, we have mainly 2 dominant seasons: the hot season or summer and the rainy season or monsoon. It is during this monsoon that India gets most of its rainfall. And the rainfall is caused due to very high summer temperatures. This monsoon rainfall is very heavy for a few days. Then it will subside and there will be a few dry and hot days. Again the rains return. It goes on like that. In places where such type of heavy rainfall under high temperature occurs, with alternating wet and dry spells, we find a particular type of soil called the laterite soil, which is a very poor soil. The reason is that nutrients like lime and silica get leached or removed from the topsoil because of the heavy rain. Due to the high temperatures in between, the bacteria removes humus content in the soil. Thus, the soil becomes infertile. This is how laterite soil is formed. This process of leaching is also called desilication. Due to the removal of large amounts of silica, it's mostly iron and aluminum compounds that are left behind in the soil. An interesting information about the manner in which this soil gets its name. When it is wet, this soil is as soft as butter. But when it dries up, it hardens and becomes like a brick. Thus, it gets its name from the Latin term later, which means like a brick. Due to this characteristic, it is often used for building purposes. Based on its location, laterite soil is classified into the upland laterites and lowland laterites. Wherever the soil is found on the summits of hills or uplands like the plateau regions, it is called upland laterites. When this soil is found in the lowlands, it is called lowland laterites. When we refer to the characteristics of laterite soil, its physical properties are such that it is of a rusty red or reddish brown color due to its high iron oxide content. You should be very familiar with the rust on knives and metal structures. Rusting is oxidation of iron. With exposure to the atmosphere, the same process occurs in the rocks with iron content. That is why red and laterite soils are mostly red in color. In texture, laterite soil is coarse, soft, and friable. So, it is not moisture retentive, and this makes the soil infertile, which is a disadvantage. Moving on to the chemical characteristics, as mentioned earlier, laterite soil is rich in iron oxide. This happens due to the leaching of silica and lime. It is iron oxide that remains in large quantities. So, we can say that laterite soil is poor or deficient in lime, magnesium, potash, and nitrogen. Moreover, due to the leaching of these alkali, laterite soil is acidic in nature. If cultivation has to be done, proper manuring, fertilization, and irrigation has to be provided. We find laterite soil distributed mainly in the highland areas of the Peninsular Plateau, the summits of the eastern and western Ghats, and towards the east, that is, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and towards the east in Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, and Assam. Tiny patches are found even in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Due to its high acidic nature and poor moisture retaining capacity, tree crops like cashew nut are ideal to be cultivated. Tapioca also grows well on it. It is suitable for tea and coffee plantations too. But laterite soil is unsuitable for growing cereals or pulses. We have come to the end of part 2, the different types of soils. I hope that these sessions were helpful to you. Keeping in view the hard phase through which we are moving at present, I wanted to lighten the worries of students and parents about how the portions would be covered. I have tried to make learning interesting and fun rather than a nightmarish task. So, before we end this session, if you have found my classes helpful, please click the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get further notifications of my classes as soon as they are uploaded. You may also share the link with students like you who might benefit from these sessions. Stay home, stay safe. May God keep you in His protective care.